Wall Street had a colorful past, and investors who don't mind the lessons from them are doomed to never make money in the markets. The lessons are needed for every bear market. While most of the crypto market crashes are seen as the end of the world, investors who are inclined to history tend to remain calm, and according to the history, every investor should ignore the noise and buy the dip. If so, then as a Cardano, ADA investor, why are you not buying the dip? A few months ago, a crypto trader and influencer known as Elliot Wayman said that Cardano ADA could be going through a rapid evolution, which would unleash epic gains for early investors in the ecosystem. In fact, in a YouTube video, Wayman ascertained that those who invest in projects built on Cardano can make fairly large profits. Well, it does feel as if there's a sea of change on the horizon here. And that Cardano is not the only to start shipping. But that projects and ecosystems that we built over there are set to have Solana-like Polkad, like VCs like or BNU's smart chain gains. And that means that those who invest early in the right projects will most likely experience some serious parabolic gains, he said. He added that Cardano has some of the highest levels of social engagement of any crypto project. And one of the most powerful valuation tools for crypto is Metcalfe's law. As a result of this law, Bitcoin tends to go parabolic, and the more people get involved in it, the law states that a value of a telecommunications network is proportional to the square of the number of connected users of the system. Essentially, the more the users, the more people, then the more value. Metcalfe's law is used to calculate the actual value of a network. And that's what blockchains are all about. Cardano's growth has always been attributed to several factors: upgrades, projects, community reactions, and so on. This simply implies that if Cardano does not survive as a blockchain project and ecosystem, the price of ADA will settle for greater lows. What do Cardano investors badly need? Of course, it's a run for their money in a fair share prominence. To combat the tide of dips and dumps, Cardano must not stop building and expanding its network. Do you remember MinSwap? It was a DeFi platform and one of the main reasons ADA jumped in price. It was a network built using Cardinal's architecture, which grew significantly popular within a few days, when Swap overtook Sunday Swell to become the biggest app built on Cardano. So as investors keep predicting that other developers will accelerate building applications in the network, the ADA price will keep rising. Cardinal is also lucky to have an army of followers who love it no matter what happens. The Vessel hard fork went live on September 22, 2022. And ever since then, records of outstanding performances have been seen. This is just the beginning of a massive leap for the Cardano ecosystem. The first few years were spent solidifying the foundation of Cardano decentralization, and now it is a push into a new era. According to a crypto expert identified as damn government below the bullish price of ADA. It's just simple math. $15 divided by 42 cents is 35x. It's really simple for me. He recently tweeted Cardano ADA is underperforming, but Garbatella has repeatedly vouched for his interest and considers it a very attractive opportunity. The Katana expert has a clear vision for Cardano, and even while there are no guarantees of any sort, he completely sees it. The story behind Cardano is quite enthralling, and from Garmin Della's perspective, it is approaching the trilemma decentralization, security, and scalability strategies that Cortana is utilizing to hit that jackpot, or what is enforcing the strings of an investment opportunity. Modelo believes that Cardinal's market cap could reach $550 billion possibly in the upcoming bull cycle of a couple years to come. Well, his analysis and bullish stance were not solely dependent on the success of the Vessel hard fork, but on other crucial updates. Recently, a Cardano user pointed out that the Vessel upgrade has reduced transaction fees by 50%. This implies that there are more benefits to see. However, at the end of the day, Karma Devil is here as an investor trying to plan for the future of his family. Regardless of how he dives into the fundamentals of many cryptocurrency, the Cardano founder has gone ahead to reveal the age of volunteers, thereby backing Armadillo's points and visions. Charles Hoskinson said the blockchain network will soon enter the volunteer era, showing the industry how to do decentralized governance. The age of volunteer will soon be upon us as an ecosystem. It is going to unlock the power of millions of Cardano users and builders. It will also once again show the rest of the industry how to do decentralized governance, just like what we did with staking, he tweeted. But what is this volunteer era all about? This is the era when Cardano will become completely autonomous by introducing a voting and treasury system. The era will mark the total decentralization of Cardano, which was initiated with the introduction of distributed infrastructure in the Shelley era. By then, blockchain users will have more to contribute in the direction of the network because they can submit Cardano improvement proposals. The treasury will also be positioned to fund any CIP passed by the community. A portion of the transaction fees will be pulled for the treasury. In retrospect, who Cardano is roadmap volunteer will mark the end of IOHK is management of Cardano. This will be the beginning of his evolution into a truly decentralized blockchain network. I mean, it's been quite a journey for Cardano. In fact, according to a blog post from IOHK, the firm explained that the project catalysts test the concepts of treasury and democratic voting. IOHK is now applied treasury mechanism capabilities and the project catalyst, which combines research, social experiments, and community consent to establish an open democratic culture within the Cardano community. Input-output stated that Project Catalyst will be open to its first public beta program very soon after its closed summer group trial. The firm added that the first public fund for the project, which contains up to $250,000 worth of ADA, the fund emphasizes how the network can encourage developers and entrepreneurs to build dETHs and businesses on top of Cardano. In the next 6 months, Kodama users are just as bullish about the network as the founder. The price estimates feature on CoinMarketCap is being used intensively by the Cardano community, who have taken to the platform to give their price predictions for the digital asset. An average of more than 10,000 votes revealed that users expect the ADA coin price to rise more than 37% in the next month. Their estimated price for the digital asset at the end of the month is 58 cents. Cardano was at the cusp of a parabolic path, given that users and transactional volumes are hitting the roof irrespective of the bear market. But do not forget that market gains are highly concentrated around big rallies after bear market bottoms. If you miss those rallies, which is the risk you run by waiting for a bottom, then you're missing out on some huge gains. It is a bear market and not the end of the world. Investors who can identify the generational investment opportunities presented in bear markets are more inclined to calmness. Every bear market will always morph into a bull market, and trying to time the bottom is unnecessarily